Oh, you kinda sick, bro. Do you be farting a lot? God damn. Nasty. What can I say? Everything's great. That castle's dope as shit. Let me talk to everybody else. Actually, before I talk to everybody else, let me go to the crib. Bedroom. My throne room is dope as shit. I guess I don't get my bedroom yet. Well, kind of disappointing. What is this? Can I open this door? No. Oh, my castle's fucked up, bro. God damn. Alright, bro. I guess I'll talk to people. Solus, where's your bitch ass? Resources on the fade. I don't really care about.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Solus, what you doing in that corner? Where's... my cat's beating on my mom. Shit, dang it. My cat is beating on my mom.
Hello.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhall. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Well, yeah, they should be. Cassandra and Varric were beefing with Corypheus at one point.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
Tell me about this orb.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast to destroy the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control
Booty
the
so
Archdemon.
thick and brought Albert
Indirectly,
Einstein back to life.
Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. It spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible, assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Hey, yo, wait, hold up. All I wanted to know was more about you, bro. I don't want to get teleported to a battlefield or some shit. Don't worry, never mind, because I want to spend 2 hours in the main starting area. I won't spend 2 hours in the main starting area.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue. You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated,
What is
frightened.
bait and why should I
The
master
spirits I
it?
might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
If you'd run, Cassandra would have been certain of your guilt. She'd have hunted you down.
You are likely right. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
I gotta romance you so I can get the better
Felt the
ending.
whole world change.
A figure of speech.
I'm aware of the metaphor. I'm more interested in felt.
You change everything.
Sweet talker.
Don't even bother me making out with Solus right quick, bro. Don't even worry about it. Just pretend I'm him.
We shouldn't. It isn't right. Not even here.
What do you mean, even here?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Damn, he had me in a fucking dream. Bro, it's like 12 in the afternoon, goddamn. Ah, you like my room, bro? It's drippy, right? Yeah, I thought you were watching.
They have certainly spared no expense.
My wardrobe. Casual wear, formal wear, outerwear, armor. Let's see formal wear. You, okay, I explained this. But basically, to get, like, I don't want to say the best ending, but yeah, the best ending, to get the most information out of the game, you have to romance Solus, because he's, like, the big bad dude. So, if you don't romance him, it's just, like, you miss out on so much fucking information. So I always feel like this game is, like, the correct way to play it is as a female. Even though I have played a male before. Just whatever. Night Watch, David. I didn't change my outfit. She's ass. I'd rather just wear my armor. The only spiders that are in the game are in the second area, and you don't even have to fight them. I don't know. I guess I'll do the formal wear, I guess. Okay, formal wear. That's some ugly ass formal wear. Hold up. The coastal forest. This. Yeah. So I'm always saying, like, the best way to do this game is literally female, because they tell you so much when you're a girl, because like Solus, when he romances you, he gives you like all the secret information. Okay, I remember this place becomes something, I just don't remember what. And this is my fucking quarters, bro, because I'm the Inquisitor, and you missed the whole makeout scene, which is good on you, bro. Or I make out with the fucking Solus. Disgusting. I'm sorry, bro. It's not banging. What level am I? Character. I'm level 10. I don't know if I can beef with those enemies, but I'm gonna have to try. Soon. Okay, why did I get to sit down? Oh.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the
My throne looks
Inquisition will
dope,
sit
though.
in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Yes, it does.
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
I kill enough people. We'll execute people here?
Will we be taking heads right here in the hall?
Goodness, no! If such an option is available, it will be done elsewhere. And it may not be necessary. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
I'd rather do this another time.
At your leisure, Inquisitor. The throne will wait until you are ready.
Wait, I can execute people right now? Hold up. Because I remember there's some guy at like the very beginning.
Gerion Alexius of Tevinter.
And he like fucking pisses on your grave.
As an acknowledgement of your
Or he like pisses on something, and then you could just execute him. And that's what I did.
Apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you see fit.
These are grave charges. The apostasy sticks though. It's long coming.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've
judging
won
you, bitch.
nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
I could execute you. He'll serve Redcliffe needed. You can. I want him researching magic.
Your magic was theoretically impossible, Alexius. I could use people like you. Your sentence is to serve under guard as a researcher on all things magical for the Inquisition.
No execution? Very well.
Sandra slightly disapproves. Yeah, Sarah always disapproves, bro. She hates anything that has to do with magic. She doesn't like mages. Sarah's not a Templar. She's an elf. And she's a rogue. She kills people. She actually just kills people for money. Tis a sweet life, tis a reality. I can read something? Okay, what can I read and why can't I read it? I was talking to Solus, right? Yeah, I think so. Alright, no. Okay, where the fuck am I if I was talking to Solus? Solus definitely wasn't up here. They make your fucking palace so, like... Well, basically, when they destroy your fucking place in Skyhold, they're just like, alright, bro. Well, we need a new base of operations. And then Solus is like, I know a place. So he takes you to this, like, one place. And it's literally just a fucking big-ass palace. And he was like, I remember it from my travels. So then you just take, like, claim of it. And then something happens, I remember later in the game, like, the person that actually owns this place, I think, shows up. And then you're just like, well, damn, I'm the Inquisitor, so I just take this place, bro. So it sucks for you. And then you just claim the palace.
We can't fight a god. The Elder thing's not a god. He's darkspawn. They make us no darkspawn.
I talked to fucking Josephine. And there's my garden. I'm supposed to talk to Varric. I don't want to, though.
But they say that's why he cut the...
Honored, Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight, exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
To Vinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that.
I don't know if I
Strong,
do
though.
it.
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at her. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Another time.
When you
Best
forgot
of
to
the
knock
vein,
the broken
Inquisitor.
in the fridge. Man, this tomato fucking the other tomato, bro.
Stone met, Inquisitor.
Another time.
I
Best
already
of
asked
the
that
vein,
question.
Inquisitor.
Alright, so who am I talking to? Where is the Morrigan? I know my hoe from Dragon Age 1 is lurking here somewhere, and I'll always romance her no matter what.
Sleep well?
I've never done anything like that before. On a number of levels.
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive and ill-considered, and I should not have encouraged it.
You did kiss me back. If I'm pressuring you...
No, you're not. I am perhaps pressuring myself. It has been a long time, and things have always been easier for me in the Fate. I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
I'm willing to take that chance. If you are.
Maybe, yes. If I could take a little time to think. There are considerations.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I already asked you about those things. There's that weird note up there. Archivist Bannon. I forget what's out this door. I think nothing. Yeah, nothing's out this door. That's how you get to Cole. But Cole isn't in my party yet. I'm almost positive. Cullen, Vivian, Blackwall, Sarah. I wish. Cassandra. Special shipments. Fortunately, it isn't locked. It's a demon that it becomes like a rogue. But he's dope as shit. Because I think if you build him right, he can do like a fuck ton of damage. I hate this place with all the damn crows, but that's like Liliana's fucking calling her. I hated crows, bro. Alright, who to talk to first? Shut up. Oh, damn. I guess I'll talk to Dory.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you know?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is. Not us. They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit
I don't
the
think
bed.
you
But if
talk about
Corypheus
Magisters.
is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what
Like, not
other
talk about them, but I don't
explanation
think
is
you
there?
do anything with them in this game except for like the second game is where like they appear the most. You see them every now and then in this game, but they're not really like. They're basically Southern people. That's basically what they are. They're just the Southern United States. They do all the weird shit like blood magic and all of that. No, they just do like the weird shit.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home.
And then
I knew
black
what I
people
was
are basically the
taught couldn't be the whole
Qunari.
truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
I don't think I can do that anymore. Remember?
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption, how we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. And the guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
That must have been difficult.
Back then, I was furious. I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
Was it hard being away from him?
It was hard not having a patron, yes. I'm not exactly built to fit in. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
I should go.
Naturally. So I take it you're Dalish? Is that the correct word here?
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. A little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Yes, it is. Alright, is that all you have to say?
I should go.
As you wish. Here we are again.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
It's fucking weak, man.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes?
Oh, shit.
I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
You are not equal parties.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm
Yeah.
pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor.
In Dragon Age, if you play Dragon Age 1 or
I've
2,
been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter,
they're fucking
leader of a rebellion,
assholes, bro.
and now I am none of those
Mages
things.
get, like,
Odd where fate
smashed.
takes you, as you're no doubt
What?
well aware.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You were once a Grey Warden.
Mine is an unusual circumstance,
Maybe,
Inquisitor.
I'm looking for another game to play after
Normally
this
one
one.
is part of the Order until death. But long ago I found myself stripped of what made me a Warden. They tried to reinitiate me, but nothing worked. Nor could they figure out how it happened. So I was sent to the Circle of Magi, the first Warden ever to be kicked out. Quite the achievement.
You sound happy about it.
Becoming a Warden seemed like a dream when I was first conscripted. Towards the end, however, my brothers and sisters, they felt I had somehow cheated death. I was glad to leave. It also made me unique in the Circle. I had an opportunity to do more than I ever could as a Warden.
You mean you began the Mage Rebellion?
I pushed for our vote to free the circles of Magi, but I cannot claim sole responsibility for what followed. Still, despite all the chaos, I would do it again. What happened had to happen.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
I've been meaning to ask, how exactly did the Venatori take control in Redcliffe?
Mages constantly found their way to us while we were there. Stragglers, most of them strangers. I had no way of knowing some were actually Tevinter. They spread whispers, encouraged talk of an alliance, and we were desperate. I'm not proud of our choice, but we were certain Templars were coming. It could have ended far worse.
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Mages will always hate Templars. It's the way of Dragon Age, bro.
I'll leave you to it.
You can never have them in one game where both of them are just like, alright, bro. So we're working together to kill this guy, bro. They're just like, our beef more important, bro. Let me tell you, their beef, not important.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You're taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate, based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
As you were?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay. So that's a decent part of the people I had to talk to. Now I gotta talk to Liliana. Damn, all these notes. And I really don't care about any of them.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Dang.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different.
No, you couldn't,
When the
Courteous.
first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing, is it?
My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We're better than Corypheus.
Damn straight. Why are you trying to give up your men's lives? Like, I don't care what happened to me. I'm the
Did you need
Inquisitor.
something?
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. She was a good friend, and it will take time to get used to her absence. But thank you for asking. It is appreciated.
I wish you could be romance, bro, but unfortunately, I can only romance Josephine
It
and
seems that
Cullen.
the Elysian army is awaiting our
Cassandra.
next move. Some of the generals are sympathetic to our cause, others are still suspicious. Our actions are under a great deal of scrutiny.
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay. Anything interesting up here? No, it's just the top of my castle. Banner, 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 banner. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm gonna be here for a while. I'm not gonna be beefing with anybody anytime soon, goddamn. It kinda sucks, but what can you do? Can I go through these doors now? I can?
Complete. Well, how about that?
Soulless, alright. Who? Me? I didn't send it to download twice. It might be the DLCs, I have all of them.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Guardian looks like shit.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. Honored to represent the College of Herbalists and offer my services as apothecary. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. He will be missed.
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will be well
Well,
tended.
bang, okay.
If you note anything special, let me know. I'm here to serve the cause we must.
That's how in Mass Effect, what, 1?
Your worship?
If you try to have sex with someone, that's his response. Like, before he has sex with them, he'll be like, okay, we'll bang, okay? And then you guys just go into the sex scene, bro.
Are there others who could come
Well,
to
it's
Skyhold?
Mass Effect 1. It was made in like
There are,
2004, bitch.
I
It
have
wasn't that
contacted
good.
many of our finest, and their influence is not inconsequential. They are not, shall we say, prone to take the
Uh-huh.
lead.
My
We will
man's
be well
Master
supplied.
Chief, bro. Last time I checked, he gets pussy, bro.
Where did you receive your training?
I studied with Adan after he left the service of the King of Ferelden. Well, when the king was no longer there to serve. Our College of Associates tends to meet informally. I've since been fortunate enough to serve various
You
heads
haven't
of
been to
state.
sleep yet, have you?
They are all as good as another, truth be told. My skills and contacts
Oh, you
are
went to
better
bed?
suited to more imminent need.
Goddamn.
I take it you're a city elf, not
Damn.
Dalish.
It's not a useful identifier. I am an elf. I was raised away from the Dalish. No, I do not know their customs. I'm sure that much was immediately obvious. It's of little concern. I have skill enough to be evaluated by what I can do. My associates appreciate my work.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you again, bro. Got any news?
Your worship,
What is your evaluation of our supplies?
we are well supplied, and I foresee only better to come.
As you were.
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is where the Morgan be lurking. But she's not here this time. I don't know where she is.
Ah, Inquisitor, you have finally come into your own. The Maker has put you on a difficult path. I pray you walk it safely.
I remember our talk out there before we found Skyhold. It wasn't just the Maker who put me on this path, was it?
The Inquisitor could never have been Cassandra, or Liliana, or me for that matter. We are too political, too tied to the Chantry and all its failings. But I did not make you stand against Corypheus. I did not make you risk death to save the people of Haven. Only you could be the Inquisitor. I only pray the power of the Inquisition is enough.
I'll do my best to earn this.
You earned this in Haven. The Maker has chosen you to deliver us from Corypheus. You have the faith and support of everyone here.
And that's it.
Never forget
That was cracked.
Now, was there anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat, as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out,
You're playing COD?
shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Yes.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they
Ooh,
cast
that was
down,
just
for no
busting
mortal
around
may
me.
walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark... could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
No.
Herald of Andraste.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are our forces at Skyhold doing?
Still in shock, for the most part. To see Haven destroyed so soon after the Conclave. You saved many, but still lives were lost. And traveling through the wilderness did not make treating injuries easier. For all that, though, more people arrive every day. Some are refugees, but others want to help. Your Inquisition is growing. I pray you use it wisely.
How are people
Do you have
elsewhere?
information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something
I
else,
can't go to
but they are
Untitled Chapter,
terrified.
bro, because everything
More
there is
than
like level
that, I cannot
17.
say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. Inquisitor?
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the Chant of Light by force.
It must be difficult to follow the Chant of Light knowing how it's spread.
Indeed. I have always believed that the Maker wished us to spread the Chant of Light by example, not violence. In any case, once the Chant of Light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the seekers of truth, and eventually the Templars.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message, that when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
We can't just walk away when this is over. We have a responsibility to shape this age into something better.
Perhaps you would make things better, Inquisitor. Or perhaps, in 100 years, the Inquisition would be filled with fools vying for power, no better than the Chantry. I suppose we shall see.
Growing up Dalish, I heard little about your Chantry. Can you tell me about it?
Of course. Too many think that the Chant of Light should only be sung by humans. The truth is that knowledge of the Maker and Andraste should be open to all who wish to learn of him. We believe the Maker created us, and that mankind's sinful nature caused him to turn away. With Andraste's blessing,
Good.
the Maker will forgive mankind once the chant of light is sung from all corners of this world.
What is your stance on magic?
It was made back in like 2014.
Magic must serve man, not rule over him. However, those words must be put into the proper
That's crazy, bro. Because guess who's a real life Final Fantasy sprite, bro?
Against the Tevinter Imperium, whose magisters
Uh-huh.
controlled most of the
A
world
man's
at the time.
and his fucking
Even
Buster
then, she
sword,
never
bro.
called for all mages
Congratulations,
to be put to
Jeremiah.
death. She believed in peaceful coexistence.
I don't recall the Chantry being as tolerant of magic as you describe.
No. The Chantry is an imperfect vessel, pulled in every direction by those who would steer its course. Yet the Templars rebelled precisely because divine Justinian
Oh,
was
Jeremiah,
not
why you have that shit in your
restrictive
phone,
enough.
bro?
Perhaps the Inquisition will find a better way.
Why does the Chantry allow only human women to become priestesses?
The official doctrine is that elves and dwarves have turned further from the Maker than humanity. And as for men, the chant holds that they are more vulnerable to anger or passion. But in truth, it is simply political, added after Andraste's death, like too many of our beliefs.
How walkie slush, bro.
If you don't believe these restrictions are what Andraste wanted, why haven't you tried to change them?
Girls want the month to be like that thing, Bleeding Pea. Gingerbread said, delete this. This guy replied to her by saying walkie slush. And then she said, what did he mean by this?
There would be time to address their inequality under the Chantry once we had saved them from starving.
There were calls for an exalted march to put down the Mage Rebellion. What was your opinion?
It was ignorant gossip. An exalted march only succeeds when it carries the will of the people. Even then, it cannot be undertaken lightly. People are too easily frightened. We cannot destroy everything they fear. An exalted march is justified only against a true threat to this whole world. It is an offense to the Maker to use it as a political bludgeon, or as a means of spreading the chant of light.
A pity voices like yours were not louder when an exalted march crushed my people.
That is a hotly debated matter in some circles of the Chantry. Your people had conquered Mont Semerd and threatened Val Rayo itself. They were not helpless victims. But even then, Orlais was the only nation to provide troops. It was hardly an exalted march of all the faithful. The Maker wishes his world to spread by example, not by war. We win no converts with blood.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Do you have anything else to say, goddamn?
Herald of Andraste.
No.
Farewell.
Until...
I can't even. I go over here? Oh, who the fuck is this? Andraste, the bride of the Maker. But I'm an elf, so I don't believe in the Maker. I say, not my man, bro. I'm an elf. I believe in the will of the people. Yeah, I understand, Jeremiah, that in this game, the Maker, or the people that believed in him, fucking did an exalted march that killed all of the elven people, so you know, it's kind of reasonable that I don't believe in that bastard, bro. I'm just saying. Josephine, do you have anything else to say?
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, Your Worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Dealing with so many demanding, strong-willed people can't be easy.
It's no less intense than my days at court, Inquisitor, I assure you. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Damn.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Bro, I hate that I don't put you back from where you belong, bro. I went up in my room, and I was like, alright, cool, dope. And they left me in my fucking room. When I talk to someone, I kind of want to go back to where I started when I was talking to them. You left the fucking spot that I was left. I want more stuff to decorate my castle, bro, but that's just expensive.
Let's speak later.
I can always talk to you whenever. But I have to talk to you enough. This shit should be done. I went to bed. Why'd I go to bed?
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
Search for hack writer.
Inquisitor?
Disaster in the Deeper. That's a DLC.
All right.
Gain St. Osmar's friendship.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Let us begin.
I'm gonna be here for a little bit longer than I want to. Alright. Finally on the outside of my castle, bro. There's only a lot more people I have to talk to and whatnot. It depends. Like, some people I don't have to talk to. But, like, all your main characters you're in your party you have to talk to, or else they're like, alright, bro. So you didn't talk to me, now we're no longer friends. I'm leaving. Because, like, in this game, if you piss people off, they'll leave. Like, if you do, like, things that they disapprove of a lot, they'll just say, alright, bro, I'm gone. And they're just no longer there. Literally, they just get up and leave one day.
The allies come enemies, and now we have a place to hold them.
I can die, bro. They're building my prison. I know when you have people that you have to judge, they put them in here, and you can, like, come and see them. But I don't have anybody that I have to judge, so.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure. No one to watch over, your worship. We either have many friends, or you've made sure.
There you are, Sarah. Alright.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what does I step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
I can't help you if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those. Good enough? Please be good enough.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no. We fight, the bad things go away, everyone calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Damn. I was gonna say, she just did now. She just walked away.
Something you want?
Okay. I don't have to talk to you about anything else, man. That's because I don't like talking to Sarah. She's stupid as fuck.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat.
Vivian,
but the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Is that it? Is that all you wanted to say, Vivian? Where the fuck did she go? Sandra. No, not you. Because I was talking to Vivian, so, you know, giving everybody the good talks. And then she just disappeared, bro.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications. We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
I'm grateful for your support.
It's my job, isn't it? Killing Darkspawn. Look, in spite of it all, there is hope. The people flock to your banner. They believe in you. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I was chosen by Andraste. She saved me. We shouldn't question it.
I don't. We all need to believe in something.
And since he talked to me up here, bro, he left me up here. The fucking bastard. I hate when he does that. Yes?
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
So, who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
I should go.
May God be with you.
Where's the Iron Bull?
Our heroes strode the winding road, defiant of the vile. Uncertain calls for home and cause, when met the monster's smile. Through blood and sin, a bath. Of course.
Play songs, bruh.
Just rumors.
Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meriden, a humble bard.
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Carry on, then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Busting it back here.
Inquisitor.
And you are?
The bartender, Cabot.
Just the bartender?
You were expecting...
Well, welcome to the Inquisition.
Thank you. Welcome to the tavern.
What's the current mood?
Ennui.
What the fuck does ennui mean?
Where did you study? I assume you're trained.
Bartending? I'm no alchemist. You mix the bottles that don't taste like nug and you pretend to listen. I suppose I trained at home, during feast day family visits. My specialty is ale. Old antique
Feeling of
recipe.
listlessness, dissatisfaction
The
arising
secret
from
is
lack of occupation or excitement.
You're a bit of a hard ass. Why are you here?
And if I could fight, I'd be in a helmet. If I was a mage, I'd throw fire. And probably be dead. But I can't do anything. Just like the hundreds of people who can't do anything. Who make sure the thousands who can do something, can do it. Besides, if you know a safer place than your castle, do share.
What's the word out there?
Your arcanist has peculiar taste and a long memory. Don't let the giggling fool you.
As you were.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, your worship. You need anything, let me know.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for Qunari, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. He keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The charges might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Qunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee Tevinter. A tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
That's how he lost the eye?
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. Big horned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Is it strange to work for a Qunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. The Bull's charges don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben Hasrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. It's never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
We'll talk later.
The Iron Bull
You've heard?
Of she who stands behind the throne.
should be somewhere around here.
Nobility do not properly understand the word witch.
You all right, sir? Of course.
Okay. Can I get around you? Goddamn, why are people indestructible, bro?
I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning? Oh, Inquisitor, I joined. Sutherland, your worship. I saw some bandits, so I came to warn people. I'll let your warriors know and then stay out of the way. I hope I can help somehow. Maybe cleaning.
They want me to have an item. Fucking enchanted.
Of course. Of course.
Okay, so nobody's up here. At all. Period. This is Cole's room sometime, I know that. Ben Hasrath. There's the Iron Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
I'd like to know more about your work with the Ben Hasrath.
Ben Hasrath is actually a general term. You've got the secret police who investigate problems inside our territory. You've got the re-educators who take people with problems and fix their minds. Or make them disappear. And then you've got the spies.
How do the re-educators work?
I only know the basics. Wasn't my area. That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions, and you can get him to say anything. You don't need blood magic or demons to change someone's mind. We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
You can alter someone's beliefs that easily.
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page, erase a word here and there, and your whole outlook changes. I always felt a little weird reading after that conversation.
The re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais
They're-
when you commit a crime?
They're actually not that good. Like,
They just lock
because
your
what,
head off.
they can't wear
At least
helmets,
the Qunari try to fix you.
but they get like a 10% like damage, melee damage.
And you're a
Like
spy.
decrease. They take 10% less. But since they can't wear helmets, it's a big trade-off. Because helmets give you armor.
They send me to Sahara,
But they can wear like face paint, and the face paint gives them like extra damage.
that whole island
So it's just
was
kind
a
of like,
sack
yeah.
of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides.
I think the best thing to do is make them like a rogue or something. Because you can get the face paint that gives you critical chance.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had.
I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Talvashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
It sounds like you had a rough life under the Qun.
What, 3 meals a day and free sex whenever I need it? I came out here for the challenge, boss. Figured I'd rough it with you savages. Anyway, nice talking with you. Can I help you?
I'd like to know more about the Qunari.
You writing a book?
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right, what do you want to know?
How do the Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight, or kill you.
I've heard there's no marriage among the Qunari.
Yeah, that's true. Qunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
I could work with that.
I know, right? No drama. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus, you folk have redheads. Redheads.
God loves his redheads, bro.
How is everyday life different for Qunari?
I can.
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same.
I can.
A baker in Val Royeaux gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Q. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
I guess.
It can't be exactly the same. The Qunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. People are just people.
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasrath.
You never knew your parents?
No. I know for you folks, that's a big deal. The Tamasrans were like our parents, though. Taught us to read, helped us go to sleep, all the parent stuff. I remember the one who helped me build things with blocks. She laughed when I knocked everything down.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Ferelden?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Vivienne's too political. Dorian's too arrogant, and Solus is just... weird. They'd all end up dead. Or worse. Both Sarah and Varric would mouth off until they ended up re-educated. Drugged until their minds broke. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
The word Qunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The
Like
humans
Jews
and
are both
elves who follow
race
the
and
Qun
religion.
are the Vidathari. The Qunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha. deserters.
What about Qunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Can I help you?
The name Iron Bull.
How did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the Q. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's the Iron Bull, technically. I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for me.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking.
And this guy had to show me something, so now I gotta see what you want him to do.
How's it going?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on.
Yep. I told you, it takes forever, bro. This is like the worst part, is after you finish a big fucking story mission, you sit here for like 2 hours.
Like
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't think the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
But those two soldiers might think you're an asshole.
So?
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes.
Okay, so where the fuck are you gonna leave me now, bitch? I talk to this man. Yep. Where the fuck am I? I'm in front of the bar. I think Iron Bull's now in the thing. Last one I have to talk to. Talk to everybody. Except for Cullen. And, Cassandra.
Hey, boss.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I don't level up Iron Bull because he's just shitty ass tank. He can't take any damage, he just kinda sits there and gets wabbed on. And then he's just like, ow. Yep. Chalk? Oh, you move like a jaguar? Wow.
Oh, Bells, it's you.
Morris.
I like
Sir
the
Morris,
first two. I don't like the
suppose.
last
I am
one.
serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
Okay.
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Oh.
How's
How
it
much?
going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Not right. Not wrong.
Nothing? Unfortunate.
Yeah. Kinda wants it though. I don't know. Is it bigger or is it like, what is it?
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet. No.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
I already know about
Do you
her.
have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Oh damn, she was the easiest person to talk to. She didn't have shit to say. Alright, alright. I've talked to like everybody on the right hand side. So now, time to talk to everybody on the left hand side, bro. Bro.
The order was sent?
Yes, Commander.
Ah, I could talk to Cole.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
I finally recruited Cole. He's a demon. That's also your rogue.
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
Need
If you
Genesis.
prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Yeah, I want it to come out for fucking PS5.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the Fade by attaching themselves to something in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I'll get rid of him. I'll talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
They're gonna be mad, or Vivian gets mad.
Haven.
I think Sarah. Sarah doesn't like
So
Cole.
many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower, like lying in a warm bath, sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain, dry, scraping, thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
I just want to play
Yes.
the game.
I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too.
Doesn't even come out on PS5 in
Then
Japanese.
a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am.
No.
It made me different, but stronger.
This doesn't make sense since it started out on the PS4.
I can help.
It's not like all they have to do is change one thing. Cole will leave the Inquisition forever.
If you're willing,
Yeah,
the
you're
Inquisition could use your help.
What?
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone.
No, I said all this.
Hurts. It
Oh
hurts.
no.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Pretty cold, bro.
Inquisitor, is there something I can do for you?
Now the horny furries on. The thing will be like.
Do we have many
Sure, that'd be cross-dressing, bro.
The most grievously injured did not survive the journey to Skyhold.
Yeah,
As
you're
for the
not
rest,
wrong.
they either heal or... I try to make the passing painless.
I haven't seen you before.
The commander brought me up from the refugee camps. I've been helping the pilgrims in simple ways. Setting broken bones, simple amputations and such. We need all the help we can get.
You aren't a mage. Shouldn't we let the mage healers deal with this?
Magic can't cure everything, and we shouldn't rely on it. Science, your worship, is the way of the future. Good health isn't magic, it's diet, exercise, and a balance of the humors.
As you were.
Your worship.
Okay.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
I've never been talking to people.
Commander, soldiers have been
An
assigned
hour,
temporary
42
quarters.
minutes.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
No, because God forbid I let it go. Last time I let it go, bro, like 3 people left my group. And then there were the people that I was actually using too. So I had to go to the final boss fight with like all these people that I didn't have armor on. They take all your shit too. If they leave, they take all the gear that you put on them. So all that good gear, all that high level shit, bro, gone.
We were all shaken by what happened.
Bro, they're just basically Aerith from fucking Final Fantasy VII. You would give her all the best healing shit, bro. All the best magical shit, and then she would leave. Just like that, bro.
Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week.
Fucking bitch.
We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word. Inquisitor?
Are you with anyone, bro?
That's all for now.
No, you can romance Cullen. Which I think as a female romance is considered one of the better ones. Let me grab that fucking quest. So there's a quest down here. Well, I thought it was down there. Who's this guy, bro? Oh, why is he hollering? The guy was talking about the vampires.
He's in the dale.
That sucks for him, bro. The axe of the dragon hunter, the mage hunter, and the gruntsman's bow. The gruntsman's bow, I think, is considered the best. Dragon Slaying Rune, Demon Slaying Rune, Ornate Bianca. Is there only Bianca 2? Gunsman's Bow, pretty good. Siege's End. I hope so, shit.
People need him. That is so vague as to be meaningless.
Our mounts have never had better.
Mm-hmm.
This is just... it's something to keep their hands busy. I'm grateful you tracked me down when you did. As exciting as wandering the woodlands was, this is better. It's good to be part of something so important. Something that could change things.
I'm pleased that you feel that way.
Makes me sound like a Chantry sister, doesn't it? Some giddy new initiate. But so be it. I suppose you've earned my loyalty and girlish enthusiasm. You are who you choose to follow. Someone told me that once. Took me years to understand what he meant.
The Grey Warden that he killed.
There's wisdom in that.
It was a chevalier who said those words to me. A powerful man, but never without honor. A true knight. We met as competitors in the Grand Tourney. He left me with that advice before we parted. Put aside his own ambitions to help me win the melee. I don't think I even thanked him.
What is this Grand Tourney?
You've never heard of it? The Grand Tourney of the Free Marches. It's a spectacle. Song, dance, wine, every amusement you can imagine. But the greatest part is the contest of arms. Prove yourself in the Grand Tourney, and you can make your fortune.
How did he help you?
There were 100 men on the field, each one fighting for himself. The knight and I had forged an alliance. It was just the two of us, and we took all comers. The goal, down as many opponents as possible. He always let me deliver the final blow.
That was generous of him.
He said I stood to gain everything, while he'd lose nothing. When it was over, he offered to mentor me, to teach me to become a chevalier like him. And I, young and stupid, turned him down flat. I just won the melee at the Grand Tourney. I didn't need him. I should have gone with him. Perhaps things could have been different.
You're here now. A Grey Warden. It worked out.
I suppose it did, didn't it? But I'm older, hopefully wiser. And I think I've chosen the right person to walk with.
Okay.
Inquisitor?
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Don't worry, bro. I think I have to go beef with some people. Okay. The only person on the left that I've talked to is... Oh, Thread.
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
I don't know how to get down here. I don't know how to get the Skyhold Thundercroft, bro. Don't know how. There's a whole quest down there for me, bro.
Strangest thing, when I reached down, my dagger was gone. Just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got a strange feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall who.
This is where Commander Cullen usually is. He's not here though. Damn, he sleeps in this fucking mess? Oh, I guess I can't talk to him yet. He's not up here. He's still down there.
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn. What was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry. 5 more minutes. My fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute.
What are you going to do?
Make her forget me. Then do it again, the right way. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
She doesn't blame herself anymore?
Not as much. It was bouncing around inside her, closing up into a ball of wrong. Now it's open. She'll get it out.
Well done.
Thank you for letting me help her. It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Uh-huh. You're doing great, you fucking bastard, and you left me down there. Thank you. Mom said I have to get food. I don't know if I want to get food tomorrow or today. I don't know. One of the days. Cole's just up here now.
That's why. Roderick was sorry before he died.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
You didn't try to end his suffering, did you?
No. He was dying already, and he welcomed it. The pain wasn't too much. He saw it at the end. Loving light, open arms. Andraste taking him home. He was
I'm
happy
taking Cole, bro.
and sorry.
I'm sorry, Cole just hits differently. I like him as a character. A lot of people said he was weird. But I don't like Sarah as a character. She's just fucking annoying, goddamn. She's like, we have to do the things to help the little ones. And then she does the things to help the little ones. And it doesn't do shit anyway, so. Like what? Iron Bull likes when you do violence. I know that. Vivian likes political shit. So as long as you side with her in like every political matter, she's like, oh yes, you're pretty cool people. Yeah, she's kind of like, she's a bitch. What is it? Cassandra likes anything that has to relate with, you know, being a Seeker or a Templar, but she never leaves you. I don't think she can. Varric likes anything that you do to help him stop Lyrium. Who else is there? Blackwall likes you standing up for people. Vivian. Solus likes you when you're curious. Yeah, if you ask like a bunch of questions, he greatly approves of that.
Blood everywhere.
Because there's three things. You can either get greatly approved, approved, slightly approved, slightly disapproved, disapproved, or greatly disapproved.
Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Maker, forgive me. I hope I didn't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like crushing all these water bottles that I have. That I'm just gonna make more of, but.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
Can you explain how your mind works?
Yes?
Walk me through the way you help someone.
I start by listening. I hear hurt, feel it fretting. Some you can solve by giving something, food, a blanket, sleep. Some are intangible, terrible tangles that catch on a crack, fixed, festering, and the person makes a pearl of pain. I shake it loose. No pearl, no pain. They can hope, they can heal.
Damn. This guy talks in riddles, though. It's kind of funny.
Sometimes you say things that relate to other members of the Inquisition.
What?
They remember me. Their eyes stick.
All the time.
Some more. They want me to be. Varric is quiet inside. He
Sometimes I just respect you in Deutschen, bro. God damn.
Makes me a person. Calls me kid. A friend. Solus, bright and sad. Observes and accepts. Spirit self, seeing the soul, Solus, but somehow sorrows.
I have to romance Solus in this game and then kill him in the next, bro. You say that, bro, but his whole thing in this game is he wants to destroy humanity so he can revive the elves.
What do you sense when you focus on me?
You're too bright. Like counting birds against the sun. The mark makes you more, but past it, pulled. Blood that is not blood, a tiny trace of time. Lips struggling to shape language your parents lived. And past that, the weight of all on you. All the hopes you carry, fears you fight. You are theirs. It must be very hard. I hope I help.
It must be sad feeling everyone's pain all the time.
Why?
Isn't it?
No. I help. I find wounds and heal them. I salve, soothe, save. I see pain and make it better. How could I not be happy?
As I'm trying to keep this conversation going, so I don't wind up here for like another hour or so. But I'm also hungry. Need lunch. God damn. Because like after this, I have to go to the 2 areas that I couldn't go to before. Because I should be able to kill the level 11 enemies now.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
You don't like chicken pot pies.
The left hand remembers a knife slipped to her in the darkness and wonders why the flower blooms.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric.
Sorry.
Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Rhys's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
So what I know is Cole. No, Vivian and Sarah hate Cole. Yeah.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages.
I think Cassandra hates all mages. Except she like an exception, Varric, not Varric, Solus. She doesn't like them. Iron Bull hates mages, all of them. So does Sarah.
They try to protect people, like Cullen.
Cole just wants to
good
help.
Ones remember that mages are people.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are.
I guess I'll brush my teeth. Well, I'm talking to all these people.
They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Like when I listen to Varric.
Damn straight all the time.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker. Daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know? There is no other man. He becomes the other man to do the things he can't.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Rhys. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
Alright.
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
Yep. Even down here. In my fucking pop pot and between these fucking shot glasses that I use. I get paid tomorrow. I could buy alcohol, but there's like no point. I don't know. I don't really want anything. Usually I want like a specific tequila, but I also can't drink tomorrow anyway, so it doesn't matter. I have to work. That I also could call out of because I have hours. Use my sick hours. But then they're gonna be mad. They're like, So why did you want to show up for your 9-hour shift where all you did was stand at the door saying, hi, welcome to Dick's Sporting Goods? And I'm like, that's crazy, bro. Because I fucking did it. Oh well, stupid bitch.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Because I do.
He hunts the killer, but he's the one who killed her. He can't remember.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
You're hoarding
Someone
daggers?
found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events.
Alright. Can I talk to Cullen now? Nah, well, just what I want, bro. More talking, but unfortunately. Sometimes it is the best way. But Cullen has this fucking quest. He's not here. Alright, whatever. You win. No more talking. Except to Vivian. She moved.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... Can't recall who took them.
Damn. Cole really emptied her whole fucking bag of turnips into the fire, bro. Just like that.
Yes?
I'd like...
Whatever would you like to know?
I didn't want to know about you, bro. My phone looks dope as fuck.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this?
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Where's my other hand? Right there.
Upgrade potions. I can upgrade my fucking craft weapons. Craft armor. Int armor. Buy and sell. Have an item enchanted.
Well, how are you?
Dagna, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here, just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see. Mind your step for things, Inquisitor.
Dagna.
Here's how it goes.
Shibbity boopity boppity 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 boopity boppity bop. Whoa. I don't have an item machine. Okay. I don't really know how to do that. That's fine. I'm done talking to everybody. Means I can go do my own shit for a bit.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you. Let's see what we have. Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did. At your service.
Damn. Boy has a bunch of shit. Okay.
No one knows who he really is. They never do. You don't understand.
I received a bird. It had a note. Now I am here.
You're here to train me?
Ah, that is it. The Inquisitor wishes to become more than Inquisitor. Perhaps she wishes to walk in shadow, even as she is bathed in light. To save life through inflicting death. Childish notions. The profession of assassin has no time for it.
Your profession has my respect. I'm eager to learn.
Really? We shall see. Let me first say, she does not want to be an assassin. Any more than she would wish to be a sword or a cudgel. Such are the weapons of others. They lack intent. She must become her own assassin. There is a difference. Let me next say, death has nothing to do with it. Death is the payment, the byproduct. Our way is between life and death. It is a door through which she will send others.
What is this class called?
I won't commit to this yet.
You're the Inquisitor, hmm? Honored. Don't ruin it.
Ruin it?
By pretending to something you're not. If you want things just so, what I have to teach will be lost on a fool. Your people asked for an artificer. My name is Three Eyes. Let's get started.
Thank you for coming. Craftsmen are always welcome.
Enough of that. Treat it like a craft, you're dead. The artificer builds for battle. We survive through detail and efficiency in equal parts. What some forget is that artifice, not artistry, sets the better snare. Save the soul for a showpiece. You don't want to love your toys so much that you're picking rivets off the field. Makers need some distance, dignity.
You used the term makers. Why?
The Chantry won't teach you this, but it's obvious. The maker is an artificer, the first. He crafted his traps, his children, set them loose to do his will, then turned away. Every battlefield is a world we shape. We decide the landscape, and when we're done, we turn away. Artificers are makers.
Why are you called Three Eyes?
Every toy I place is another weakness gone. Another eye to watch the enemy. I can be everywhere on the battlefield, and so can you.
Do you make showpieces like Varric's crossbow, Bianca?
I know both names.
And?
He holds it too tightly. Things are things. If a trap saves your life, do you thank it or your hard work? I don't teach vanity pieces. I show you how to survive.
What makes this better than other disciplines?
Nothing beats the preparation of a good trap. Let a child rush about the field. I know where my enemy is forced to be. That look in their eyes when they know they've lost, it's all the sweeter when they don't even know why. We control, we shape, we command. The fool who fights the artificer dreads every step.
I'm ready to start learning.
You need tools. And to walk some simple paces. Here are instructions to follow. Your last, so far as I'm concerned. After this, you instruct the course of every fight. If you've the patience.
Inquisitor.
Now that I'm doing quest again, let's see what I can grab. Need obsidian. I don't know, get obsidian because I haven't found any obsidian. I got some concerns if that's the thing she's doing. Kid, bro. I'm almost as old as you. Damn straight. Who the fuck wants to be a grandpa, bro? Does this person sell weapons? I'm assuming so. Does this person sell books? I don't really sell books, but I'd like to know. Do you sell books?
Disaster is what it is, and you know it.
Theirs were not the only houses affected by the loss of Heaven.
They'll appoint a new divine soon. One who'll make you stand up for us.
Qunari glass. This is the person that sells all this shit. For your castle, your thrones and stuff.
You must admit that new leadership would be refreshing.
I admit nothing of the sort. Empress Celine is a fine...
O Creator, see me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me. Places you have been.
Oh, I can't find the person that sells books. Huh? To the hinterlands I go. What do I want first? Can't kill the dragon. Too low level. Stupid ass people sending me retarded ass shit. That's crazy, right? Fucking wild. I wish it was popular. Why is Varric still here? Iron Bull. Soulless.
Inquisitor.
When?
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Okay. Fine, just say my name, bro. Inquisitor, bro. I'm like, alright, bro, what you got for me? Inquisitor. Alright, what you got for me? Inquisitor. Fucking die in a hole then. Goddamn. God. Cinderella? I like Cinderella. I'll keep those for now. I don't wear any fucking armor, bitch. God damn. They stripped my character of the whole armor for no reason. I guess not. Shit. Yeah, get that fucking shit out of here, huh? That shit sounds nasty. I'd rather the mustard, bro. Afraid of the tang of the mustard? Crazy. Like I tell you right now. No fucking happens. Alright, whatever. When that happens, bro, tell me about it. Fucking hell. There we go. The throat is clear, kind of. I don't really know how to level up Cole. I've never actually used him as an active character. Okay, so this guy's retarded. You. Yeah, with that laugh, damn straight. Hold up. What is this shit? It's crazy because if you look at the picture, I shaved my neck. I hate when I do that. Wasn't done. Alright, hold up. Wait. That's cool, right? Damn. There's no sound. There it is. I was like, I'm just out here hitting this guy for 2,000 with no fucking sound. Someone has to. Bro, is that thing still alive? There's no way. I think they finally killed it. Maybe I can't kill this thing. Why are the spare demons so annoying? Okay, black one. Please drink a potion. Holy fucking hell.
to report some.
Shit. I knew you had to spin around it. I didn't think it would work that way. I was scared. Oh, it came up there, bro. Just blasting me. I think I'm looking at it. Die, bro? Well, the camp literally just disappeared. Blackwall can also help himself if he wasn't special ed. You can literally revive people when you're just choosing not to. I gotta sell all this shit eventually.
A war in the Fade, waged with human hate. I should never want to see that.
It would be a terrible thing.
It was wrong to hide it in a child. It hurt her.
The two of you make no sense sometimes.
That is a matter of perspective.
Crystal Grace. Oh, you really aren't meant to take that. Fair enough. African American, on the contrary, I'm just regular American. What the fuck? Who's attacking me? I wonder if that's a lodging stand. That'd be dope. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Cool. I'm finally doing beef, Jeremiah. Not beef. Boom. Actual beef. Description. Right. What the fuck am I fighting? Everybody, I think, will be streaming Legends Arceus. Palkia. I don't know. For me, it's Palkia. That's it. Hey, it's not Palkia. And what do you say? Dialga? Or Dialga? I always said Dialga too, but I know people were like Dialga, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, this bear, he doesn't like me, bro. And I need him to like me. Okay. And here's some random ass. Okay. He came back! Alright, bro. How many posters do I have? 3. Alright, bro. So, I'm not gonna go fight this guy. Because I know this place has level 12 enemies. And I'm like level 10. I can kill him. My anime list is trending. Hold up. I need elf fruit. I need 30 of that shit. It's the same reason, because like to exit out of things is circle, but if you press circle when you're standing still, you'll use an ability, right? So it's the same thing, like when I go to click on shit, clicking on shit is X, but it's also the jump button. So you randomly just see me jump right in front of an item. That's because I was trying to grab it. Oh my god. Black Clover trends a lot on Twitter, actually, from what I've seen. My favorite one is, there's like a scene, the Despair Demons, where like they try to kill him, my man's bro, and he's like, alright, so you trying to kill him? And then like everybody in the whole like unit that they're in fucking pulls up and they were like, touch him, and we're gonna murder you shit. Everybody's seen that one. I'm dead. Yeah. Hey, Cole. Hey, does somebody want to help this guy or what? Okay, get me out of here. Alright. I hate the Despair Demon so much. Or do you refuse to drink a potion, you stupid fucking retarded bitch? I don't even know what the hell else is gonna pop up, but I know it's gonna be annoying. I was right about one thing. Alright, bro. Yep. Nope. This Phaedrus, not for me, bro. Cause fucking hell. It just says, yeah, you want to kill me, bro? Go ahead. Have a blast, homie. As it proceeds to eat your whole entire ass for no reason. A really annoying one. I guess I'll come to close these later. I don't know what to say about that. I have 60 messages in this group chat. I don't need this plant, but I'm gonna keep picking it up, I guess. There's the mercenary camp that I need. Only like 50 more elf route to go.
There. They're not bandits. They want to hurt people. We can stop them.
Okay, cool. I know I made you my rogue and you have to get up close, bro, but you think you're the tank. Either that or Blackwall isn't doing his job right, because you're taking like so much fucking damage for no reason.
They say you're a demon.
Yes. Or spirit. I want it to be spirit.
Either way, I know you're dangerous.
Yes. Like you.
What?
A sack on the side of the road, struggling. The boy runs from it.
Fine. So you're dangerous and insane.
You would stop it if you could. That is enough. But don't do it again.
Here, chest. Oh, I've seen you. Maybe if I was level 12. Okay. So where's the last one? There it is. No. Alexis.
You can't hurt me.
Yeah. Probably Alexis. Marvin. Or Max. Marvin or Max. Both of the people that I know that did ROTC training, so I'd probably pay some of my money on them. I don't know if my arrows are hitting them because there's a giant wall right there. I think they're hitting them. I don't know. Bro, they always scream their name, and it like makes no sense to me. Like, I understand, like, yeah, they might get hurt or some shit, but this guy's meant to take this damage, and you're just screaming his name like he isn't the tank or some shit. Like, I'll do something with Black Wolf, and I'm just like, I made this guy the tank for a reason. Oh, that's that. Oh, I thought I was gonna feel that jump. Woo.
This desert temple seems to require a great many keys.
It does. I don't even remember what the desert temple opens. I think it opens some like fucking. Well, I know it opens some fucking piece of loot. I just don't know what. Man, this guy is fucking slamming his hammer down. Well, good thing you're poisoned, so guess what? Mercenary leading. Apparently I need to destroy hella shit. Damn, is it good, bro? Don't tell me. Tell by the way the fucking slurp that shit. God damn. Yeah, it don't taste that good. That armor looks dope as shit. Obviously, I can't use it because this one's stronger. I'll give it to Cassandra. I have so many belts of bullshit. Yeah, she's annoying as fuck, bro. Shut her up. I don't know why this shit is fucking red, but okay. I'm not a judge. Valamar. Try this. I don't have to kill this guy in Valamar. It all depends on what level the guys are in Valamar. Damn, Cole got fucked up. He chooses not to heal. I hate when they do that. That's not why he chose that. He chose it because he's a pussy ass bitch. Like, he won't heal until we get into another fight, but if he's targeted in the very beginning of that fight, he'll die. He's over target. no coals will help. What do you want me to do about it? That's just ore. I don't really care about ore. Barlow with the bows, bro? Don't tell me that, I wouldn't do it. All these weapons are garbage. And I'm too broke to buy the actual good fucking weapons, because they're like 5,000. They're so expensive. Because money isn't like... What's the game where you can earn a lot of money? Fable. Fable, you can earn money if you just complete the mini games, and you can get $1 billion in like 3 seconds, bro. Fable was easy money. But god damn. I wonder if I'll be able to complete this. How much spindleweed do I need? I think I'm done with spindleweed. Much. Take. Blackwall doesn't need help. I can tell you that right now. He is my tank. I made him the tank for a reason. He doesn't need help. I need a coal better dogs or Blackwall better shield or me. There you go. Health root down? Man, how much more do I need? Only like 50,000 more? 18 or 30. I can see the rift. Now, will I be able to defeat this rift? Different question. Okay. So is Black one. Get the fuck in there, bitch. Ooh, okay, wait, hold up. This wasn't the one I was expecting.
Pounding, pulsing, life and frustration can finally fall to freeze.
Ah, yes.
It holds him high, shows the hole where everything falls without him. He never needs to leave. He matters here.
That is one interpretation, yes.
You think it is different?
I think he fell, and it held him as he died.
You said something to me, but I don't remember what you said.
Leaving him with images that told him his life was worthwhile.
That's much sadder. But yes, calm, comfort as the cold takes him away.
I've had Patron. It's actually not that bad. I wanted to get Patron, but I'm just like, if I drink... Okay. If I drink, I won't be able to go to... I don't think I won't be able to go to work. Because I don't have to make a choice. Because if I, like, really feel hungover... Because I haven't been tequila drunk in ages, bro. And I kind of already wasn't planning on going to work. Because my mom wanted to go out. And she said she didn't want to have to wait for me to come back from work. So I was like, alright. And then, like, I wasn't supposed to work Saturday, but then they were like, alright, bro, so we switched your schedule, now you work Saturday. So, you know, I don't know. I still don't know if I want to go to work or not. I could just get a bottle and not go to work, because then I'll have Saturday and Sunday off. But my mom would be like, why are you calling out, bro? Don't call out. And I'm just like, damn, I'm a grown man. It's not like I go to my job every day for the past, like, 3 years, for, I don't even say 3, like 6+ months, like, I'm a child, bro. I know what I'm doing. What's in here? It's nothing useful, I'm leaving it. I'll take the gold. That boat is useful. I fought a dog, apparently, because I got some canine leather. You're gonna make a blood mage? Said, feel the icy embrace of my blood mage. So I said, you're going to make a blood mage. Alright. Mages in this game suck. Well, no, not... Okay, you're gonna play on a lower difficulty, so it doesn't matter. I'm talking about for, like, nightmare difficulty. They suck because there's roles that each character falls into. It's either a tank, a DPS, crowd control, or a support. All mages are support, usually. But some of them are crowd control tanks, like Vivian. Vivian's a crowd control tank. But if you're gonna play on a harder difficulty, like I would say hardcore or anything like above normal, which you're probably not gonna do, yeah, don't take a mage. You're gonna get fucking bodied, bro. I've done that before, I need to make a greener garden, because a greener garden would be perfect. Can I get up here? Alright, man. My whole team is up there, except for me. My guy's just like, yeah, you're gonna sink into the floor. You put Patron in your smoothie? Fuck. You put Tang in your smoothie? Yeah. I love pineapples. But I remember when I was little, you know those fucking white kids with the big fat red lips that because they used to bite them? That's what pineapples used to do to my lips. Like if I put the pineapple on my lip, like the acid would just like fucking melt my lip off. So I was like, oh shit, this sucks. But I could eat them fine. It was just like if the acid went on my lips, I'd be like, call me that one guy from Monsters Inc. after he got his shit sucked, bro. I don't remember his name either. That shit used to piss me off. I feel like, why? Why me, bro? Supposedly, there's obsidian around here. I have not found a shard of obsidian, so supposedly there's obsidian around here, but I haven't found any. And I need it for something. $19. 20, 21, 22, yep. All over it. Fucking boy. Alright.
Inquisitor.
My sister is showing me the cartoons that she used to watch when I was in the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia getting my cancer treatment, bro. She said, remember when we used to watch this in the hospital while Jalen was dying, bro? I was like, damn straight, y'all used to watch that shit? Hold up, me too. Do I need any more blood lilies? No, I don't have all the blood lilies I need. Whatever, I have to go fuck with the Carter. They're basically just they're just a cartel, bro. That's all they are, but they're dwarves. Literally, it's just the cartel. They're literally just Mexicans, bro. Dwarves are just small Spanish people. Ah, I thought that guy was dead.
Mercenaries?
They appear to be Cartelirium smugglers.
Valimar Gate.
Must be an old Deep Roads access. It looks ancient.
It seems the dwarves have found new use for it.
What can I say? Giant noises that make scary noises. I don't like that shit, bro. Well, nothing in this game is really scary like that. You play in third person. And you have 4 people walking around with you, so if something does pop out, I'll probably just go invisible and let somebody else take care of it. I believe there's a dragon down here. I just don't remember where. Okay. All down here, all the way down here for a lick of gold, bro. Oh, such a pussy, bro. Why are you invisible? Yeah, but he's a demon. He shouldn't be afraid of demons. I'm an elf. I should be afraid of demons. If anything, he should be dabbing his homies up. Be like, yo, what's good, bro? They don't, because he helps me. Soul just walked off the edge and killed himself. Oh my god, my teammates are retarded. You saw it, didn't you? He hasn't even returned. Where is he? He's stuck! I can't even switch characters, bro. Well, there's only one thing left to do, bro. I can't. I'm literally stuck. So I have to